Hello everybody, and welcome to Body Count, where I find out just how murderous all of our favorite movie characters really are. Today's episode, Captain America. Captain America. I love him, you love him, basically everyone loves him. Except for the people he's murdered. That's right. The subject of this week's body count is the Star-Spangled Man with a Plan, Steve Rogers. We often think of him as a goody two-shoe Boy Scout, but today we're gonna find out exactly how many people he's killed in the MCU. So, how bloodthirsty is Captain America? Let's find out. Not counting his 2 cameos, Captain America has fully appeared in 7 MCU movies, starting with the First Avenger. He starts off the movie very light on kills. You all know the story. He was a dweeb, then he gets big. The government uses him as propaganda, then he finally sees some real action. He infiltrates a Hydra base, but he just knocks all these guys out. He's laying the smack down. But there are no clear kills in this scene until he kicks this guy over this rail. I know he's wearing a helmet, but a 50-foot fall onto concrete? Yeah, that's death. He gets sassy with the Red Skull, then shows that Michael Jordan ain't got nothing on him. Next time we see him in action, he's capping some fools. We don't see who he shoots, but he unloads 8 bullets into 3 targets, so I'll say he got him. Okay, that's death. He straight chunks this guy, that's death. Then he blows up this tank with an explosive. The average number of tank crew members at the time was 3 to 5, so I'll say he killed 3 guys here. He gets a few more knockouts on this train, then loses Bucky. Steve is very angry, so he starts slaying some mofos. He straight burns this man with fire, then he pulls the pin on a grenade and kills 2 more guys. And damn! 3 more kills. He beats some more German ass, then gets captured. But come on, he can do this all day. He uses a Hydra soldier as a human shield to block this blast, so that's legally murder. He then embarks on his last killing spree of the movie. He throws a knife in this guy's back. Then he releases this bomb which kills this man, and if you still have any doubt that Cap is a murderer, he just chunks this guy out of the plane like a little bitch. He ejects this guy in his seat, but I'm sure he had a parachute. Then he flies in and faces down Red Skull once and for all. He beats on him a bit, but he doesn't actually kill him. Red Skull does that to himself. And with that, his count for this film is over. On to the Avengers. Steve isn't introduced in this one until 20 minutes in, and he doesn't see any action until 41 minutes in. But he just slaps on Loki a little bit, no kills. He tosses his shield at Thor's head, banters with the team a bit, then Hawkeye attacks the helicarrier. This guy tries to toss a grenade, and Cap says no. He then realizes his punishment must reflect his crime, so he tosses his ass overboard. He spends the rest of the fight dangling from this cord, then comes the epic final battle, where he just fights aliens. Faceless aliens don't count on this list, so there's nothing more to see here. On to Captain America the Winter Soldier. This movie has Cap kick the most ass he's ever kicked, and it starts on the ship. He 100% caves in the chest of these men with his shield, so those are kills. He eviscerates this man's soul. Then he gets a few more knockouts before kicking this guy 20 feet into a metal barrel and shield punching him. Come on, this guy's dying in the hospital from these injuries. I'm not exactly sure what happened to this guy, but he takes a flying shield to the face in some way, so I'm saying he died. He fights Batroc the Leaper, then pulls at my heartstrings. He then destroys these men in the incredible elevator fight, but I don't think he kills any of them because we see some of them later on. My boy is officially on the run, and I don't like it. He fights a computer screen, learns about Hydra's New World Order, then fights the Winter Soldier and his minions in a great highway sequence. Even though he deflects these bullets back at this guy with his shield in self-defense, he was the one who physically redirected the bullets to hit him, so this is a kill. Then he and the Winter Soldier have one of the best fights in the MCU, resulting in no kills. But Bucky does kill Steve's spirit. On to the final battle. Cap gives a Cap speech, then starts cracking bones. bones. He kills 3 guys with a grenade right here. Then he goes on an ass-kicking spree, but none of these hits are clearly lethal. He fights Bucky one more time, takes down Hydra, and that's it for this one. He shows up next in Avengers Age of Ultron. And what is the first thing he does? Drag a guy's face across the ground and take his life. I was really debating if this would kill these guys, but they're wearing Chitauri armor, so it probably protected them. He knocks out a few more guys, then throws a motorcycle at a jeep. You know, regular Cap stuff. He and Thor level a line of men with a shockwave. Then he knocks out Von Strucker. He almost lifts Mjolnir. Then he breaks this robot. On their trip to Africa, he breaks a few more robots and hits some guys with his shield, but he gets no kills. He takes on Ultron in an awkward but decent little fight. Then he just fights more robots for the rest of the movie. It's fun to watch and he does some cool shit, but he doesn't rack up any more kills. That means we're on to Captain America Civil War. He started the last movie out doing something pretty cool. So what does he do in this one? He literally drops out of the sky like a majestic angel to body this man. That is a definite kill. This guy is at least 30 feet from this wall, and the amount of force he would need to generate to kick him this far would probably kill him, so I'm counting it. He rips this guy's mask off and kicks him across the room, so he's gonna choke on that gas. I love this little trick bounce right here. And then this guy is dead. Look at that. You guys know what happens next. The Avengers do a big uh-oh, the government gets mad, and Cap becomes a fugitive. He fights a few guys in the apartment fight / Black Panther chase scene, but no casualties. Same with the airport battle. It's an amazing scene, but come on. Nobody's dying here. The film culminates in a brutal battle between Cap and Iron Man, where he almost kills Tony, but he of course doesn't go through with it. Steve walks away, and we catch up with him again in Avengers Infinity War. Cap doesn't even show up in this film until 40 minutes into it, and even when he does, he doesn't get any kills. He only fights aliens in this movie, and the only ones he actually kills are the Outriders. He's really a glorified side character in this one, but let's see if he does any better in Avengers Endgame. Nope. Surprisingly, he doesn't get a single kill in this movie either. These last 2 movies weren't as focused on fighting actual humans on a ground level. They were more about going on this huge journey to save the universe, while fighting a plethora of aliens and monsters. The only people he actually fights in Endgame are himself and Thanos. And while this is one of the coolest moments in movie history, he doesn't land a killing blow on the purple bastard. So he goes 0 in his final 2 appearances. And that brings us to the numbers. How many kills did Captain America rack up? Steve Rogers had 34 kills during his time in the MCU. That's about 4.85 kills per movie. He had the most kills in the First Avenger, and the least amount in Infinity War and Endgame. Man, the 1940s were a different time. My pickle pick for the best kill is this guy on the boat that he demolished. The ferocity and impact of this kill is so juicy. He absolutely mutilated this poor man, and I love it. And that's it for one of my favorite movie characters of all time. People seem to think these superheroes are squeaky clean and don't kill anyone, but as we just saw, they straight murder people when they have to, and sometimes when they don't. If Captain America is this deadly, I'm curious to see what the other Avengers numbers are. If you like this video, go ahead and check out my other body counts and see what else I'm doing on my channel. And if you didn't like it, well, there's clearly something wrong with you. Thank you so much for giving me your time today. And until we meet again, peace out.